So after A Beautiful Mind won Best Picture in 2001, the next year, Chicago won Best Picture for the 2002 Oscars, and so here's my review for such. For those of you that don't know, this film follows a woman who murders someone that she was sleeping around with, and basically goes on trial, like she goes to jail, and it's basically a musical about how she's trying to get the help of some of the inmates who are also females, and a lawyer played by Richard Gere is trying to help her with. Basically, in the 1920s, it was like that type of stuff. It was like could make you famous, and making you famous could, in turn, keep you from the gallows. So that's what this story is keeping in tune with. And this is a musical, so if you're a fan of musicals, you've probably already seen this film, and I'm probably just telling you already what you know. This film features good performances. They're entertaining. They are filled with pretty good dialogue for the most part. I mean, it's nothing like memorable or great, but it's the type of thing where it's not bad and it does its job for what it's going for. Some of the tunes are catchy, some aren't, like some of the music numbers. This film is definitely more style over substance. So when I say that, I mean you can tell that the director, Rob Marshall, was trying to get across that this is a place that you would almost want to be, like the 20s. And, you know, to be fair, the 1920s was kind of like that kind of era, where it was very stylish. A lot of stuff was groundbreaking for that time period, you know, like speakeasies and whatnot. But in being a style over substance film, it's hard to believe that it won Best Picture. Especially over adaptation, Far From Heaven, Y Tu Mamá También, Road to Perdition. I love Road to Perdition. Lord of the Rings, Two Towers, The Pianist. You know, it's hard to believe that this is the film the Academy decided to reward. And again, I'm not saying this film's awful. Like I said, it does have its merits. The style is good. Like, the style has held up 15, 16 years later. It does still hold up. Like, it's the type of film where you can put in the Blu-ray player and it is diverting. But it's not really memorable. And I think as far as a film that the Oscars handpick for, hey, the award for Best Picture, I feel as though it should be memorable. I feel as though you should get something out of it other than a quick fix of a musical film. You know, I like musical films. I like pretty much every genre, and I like the musical genre. But I just feel as though for all films to win Best Picture in the year 2002, I just don't think this should have won. And that's one of the negatives I have to say, along with there isn't much substance to it, which I'm repeating myself at this point. And I just feel as though, honestly, the film, like, as it progressed, like, I cared less and less about these characters. I didn't really care for their arcs by the end. And that's half the battle. Like, if you don't really care about the characters or find their arcs to be kind of like meh, it's half the battle where it's like, well, how am I going to enjoy this film? I mean, overall like upon rewatching. And I rewatched this film for the Academy, like, you know, for this review. And I don't know, like, I still stand by my first viewing experience. It's just a decent film that shouldn't have won Best Picture, but it's watchable. So I'll be giving Chicago a 3.5 out of 5-star rating. Sorry about giving you guys kind of a vague, like, with everything about this film, but I just feel as though this is one of those films that if you click on the review, you will have been lucky to have even heard of this film. So that's why I'm just kind of like, it's not memorable. It's nothing that you haven't seen before. So, but it's a shame. But if you guys have seen Chicago, let me know your thoughts in the comment section down below. And as always, guys, thank you very much for watching, and I'll catch you guys later.